The Bacardi Miami Sailing Week, presented by EFG Bank, is a big week for 25 countries worth of dinghies to descend upon Florida. 6 days of races commenced on March 7th, 2011 for the Starfleet. 93 boats strong, this event holds no major accreditation for the winners past the major bonus points for beating the best of the best. 100 years ago, this boat was thought up, drawn, and turned into a reality that survives to this day.
What I like about the Bacardi Cup and the Star Class, there's a spot for everybody at every stage in their life. It started in Long Island Sound with 22 boats being built. It was a great new one design class that people were very excited to be part of. And interestingly, back in those days, those original boats cost $250. The class evolved mostly because of the hard work of a few individuals who promoted it, who believed in it, and thought it was great fun and wanted to share the fun. And now we're up to just under 8,500 boats. The new boats today, like this one behind me here, are basically the same shape as the originals. So it was really a remarkable design when it was new, and it's a tremendous boat now. The level of competition is second to none, and I believe that's what brings people to the Star Class. It's the best of the best, and if you truly want to succeed, you need to beat the best of the best, and that's why this class has become so popular on the international scene. A tremendous boat at the top as an Olympic boat, and it's a tremendous boat for people sailing in fleets. It's a tremendous boat for people who appreciate antiques and want to fix up old ones, and it just suits a huge range of people.
As sailors, we all know that boats come and go, depending on a wide range of variables. So why the Star Class?
My biggest love of the Star Boat is that the boat sails well in any kind of conditions. A boat that's been designed 100 years ago, it's hard to believe that they got the design so right. Number two, people. I found when I first got into the class that it was a very welcoming class. In North America, because of distances, the fleets are spread out quite a bit, but you'll still find people gathering every winter in Miami. It just seems to be a focal point. The boat, the people, it just brings everything together.
It is the longest running Olympic class boat, joining the Games in 1932. Which, if you do the math, means that in 21 years, the boat went from a thought to an international staple in the world of competitive sailing. Halfway through the week, the other classes of boats made up 2 more courses out on Biscayne Bay. The Melges 20s, who sailed to determine their Winter Series champion, shared their course with their big sister, the Melges 24. The Melges 20 class was won by Mary Ann Ward aboard M&M Racing. This marks the first win by a woman in the Melges class in a major regatta.
And I sail with Sam Rogers, and I sail this event with Peter Keck as our bowman. And it's just been fantastic. Everybody's great. The breeze has been fantastic. It's a ton of fun, so everybody should come.
For the Melges 24s, the fleet was the country, and Italian Lorenzo Bersani's Uka Uka Racing, their king. Going into the last race, the points added up to their boat not needing to sail the last race.
Miami have always a very good wind, a lot good team. Our week is good because I ride in the fifth place.
And on the most northern course, the volatile Viper 640s shared race committees with the steady J24s. At 21 feet long and 748 pounds, the Viper 640 is the dinghy that happens to have a keel on it. It planes like a dinghy until you push it past the edge, where it wipes out like a keelboat. John Locke from the Isle of Wight was the Isle of Right. He took home first prize. For the J24's, local Brian Kemmelar's shadow play went into the day a point behind and came out a point on top to claim the first place trophy. In the Star Class, the top 2 teams were 1 point separated going into the last day of competition. This was no surprise considering the plethora of Olympic medalists and world champions on the starting line.
It's always a super pleasure every year to come to the Bacardi Cup. We certainly thank the Bacardi family. We've been doing the Bacardi Cup since 1927. I think I've been to over 20 of them, and I certainly plan to do as many more as my body will let me do. So it's just certainly one of the premier events on our calendar every year.
Trading positions up and downwind several times, Guilherme Florent and Pascal Rambaud of France were able to finish in 4th place, their closest competitor in the standings in 6th. Another 1 point come from behind for a victory over Ireland's Peter O'Leary and David Burrows.
Very good conditions, very nice races, and we won the race, so it's very good. My crew is brilliant. It's the best, especially after 11, 12 p.m. That's where it's the best.
Congratulations to all of the winners. For T2P TV, this is Ashley Love.